What's up, guys? Welcome back for the next episode of Soulstone Survivor. I said we were going to do it. We're going to do it this time. Unholy Cathedral. Let's do it. I'm going to be playing as Pyromancer again. Maybe we'll try some fire. Maybe we'll try some lightning. I don't know. We'll see. Still haven't figured out exactly how it works. As far as which abilities you can choose from and which ones you can't when you actually reset your levels and all that stuff. I should probably save my rerolls for later and not waste them at the very beginning. Same with my banishes. So the first couple cycles here, I'm gonna try not to use my rerolls and whatnot. We'll save them for the very end when we've actually got to fight the boss and do something difficult, you know? Thunderstrike, I'll take that. I'll take a Vicious Strikes, yes please. Anything to deal with some of the riffraff and whatnot. You know? Oh, that was fast. Okay. That was good. Give me an electrified. Give me an electrified. There we go. Magnetic again. Chain lightning. Multicast. Area. Should we try out a meteor shower? Nah, we'll wait for it. Take some stuff that I don't necessarily care about that much. Take a chaos bolt, I guess. This on a decent pace, I think. Lightning bolt, lovely. Take some HP, take some HP. Area, why not? Okay. Yeah, the extra dodge is already making this much easier. Sure, I guess. You know, getting some way to heal would be nice, but don't know if these really matter. Okay, cast frequency. I don't think I should be going for negative HP. That seems silly. Although crit damage wouldn't be that hard to deal with that cast frequency. And the area modifier is nice. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, let's go Shadow this time, I guess. Go with the Doom. Arcane Power, yes. Lightning Surge actually will be very useful. Shadow Spikes and I guess Meteor, sure. Like I said, I don't really want to burn my my rerolls and stuff like that just yet, so let's not. Sure, increase the duration. Damage is definitely lacking right now. I think it's because we mostly have a lot of random enemy abilities. And our cast time is pretty slow. Another magnet's fine. Multicast chance. More experience. Yes, please. Picking Lightning Surge might have been a mistake. Now that I'm kind of looking at what we've got going on. Having 2 passive abilities, 2 buffs, not amazing. So, yeah. Like, applying Doom with all of our attacks is fine. But, yeah, it would be nice if we had a little bit more rapid fire ability to go with that Doom applying. Would be nice. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Go damage on that. Applying burn? Sure, why not? I don't know what the heck caused that, but why not? Yeah, lightning was definitely faster, though. And how, man. Okay. Damage on Doom. More damage. That was a little close. Yeah, more damage. Just lots more damage. Alright, that wasn't so bad. I think we got lucky with some of our hits and what landed. A little bit of crit probably won't hurt. Not like we're building into it, but probably wouldn't hurt. Now, what's really going to suck is if I can't get the skills that I want once we start reaching the end of this little attempt here. Because, yeah, that could suck. Running lightning at the very end would be wonderful. But, yeah, right now I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if you can pick the skills that you've already chosen for your next run. For some reason I have a sneaking suspicion that that is not the case. So I guess we'll have to see. Movement speed, why not? More movement speed. Yeah, for the last bit, though, for the boss fight, I think I would like to take a pretty decent amount of movement speed, if possible. Alright. I think I have to finalize my level ups before I can actually continue. Yeah. Okay. Just extra damage, probably the way to go. Block power is not a terrible idea, but I'm not really stacking into block, so yeah, let's go with damage. That's the safest thing to pick. Okay, fire? Should we go fire this time? Sure. Meteor. Firebolt. Firewall. I'm not seeing repeats, so it is entirely possible that we don't get to share skills. So, might have screwed myself by taking the lightning abilities so early on, considering how much I enjoy them. We might have to be a little bit more focused on our build that we end up with at the very end, you know? It's okay. It's all learning and figuring stuff out and all that. I promise we'll figure these things out, guys. Promise. Okay. Extra move speed, please. The burn is coming in handy. Yeah, fire's not doing too terribly. It's like the more fire you can get stacked on top of them, the better. Kind of chunk down their HP eventually. I still don't know if bosses actually have elemental resistances and weaknesses. I'm wagering that they do not. Might be a stupid assumption, but... just keep applying the burn. Take some HP just to be a little bit safer. Yeah, I feel like we might lean into Radiance for the last little bit, because we need to have some kind of a cohesive build, and I think Radiance is really the last thing that I can even use. Poison would be nice, but I don't think I even have that as an option, to be honest. Cast frequency on Flamethrower might be good. If we can get a constant Flamethrower going, that would be pretty cool. Let's see, let's... oh, so it's per hit, not duration, which is not how I thought that was going to work, but that's okay. You know, we might have a constant Flamethrower going. It looks like that torrent of flame is pretty much no downtime, maybe a fraction of a second. Yeah, there's just a little bit of time when it's not running. That's pretty good. I'm okay with that. Way too many tentacles. That's also going to be the scary part once we get to the point where we're fighting that last boss and we're going to have to deal with the tentacles. Maybe that's where Radiance might come in handy, you know? Because Radiance does do pretty good targeted damage. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Ooh, damage modifier, sure. Leviathan might have been the better pick there. Just for the damage. Man, that guy took a while. Yeah, let's take the Leviathan. Why not? I'll be interested to see how some of this damage scales out, though. Fire's doing alright. Alright, last little bit here. Okay, crit damage? Ooh, that could be good. Although, 39% damage in less areas, pretty tempting. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so this is our third of fourth cycle. Chaos Golems actually might be okay. The only problem I could see with that is if it baits attacks into areas I don't want attacks to be, but I might be okay with that. Let's go with magic missiles, and arcane. We're running out of options. Are these just all my choices? Do I... I might already be at the end of what I can really pick here. Brittle is tempting. Increase the movement speed and cast frequency. Bloodlust could be good. It's Bloodlust or Chaos Golems. Movement speed, cast frequency. You know what? Let's go with Bloodlust. We'll see if that was a dumb choice or not soon. Well, you're dead quick enough. All your attacks may apply Bloom or Doom. Yeah, I think that would be a better choice right now. Multicast. Cast frequency. Fateful Strikes is fine. So's Agile. Okay. Alright, this is working. That, more speed, HP, Doom again. And I would like to also get that extra dodge just to be doubly safe. Should Should I roll for the dodge? Might not be a terrible choice. I'm pretty sure we're fighting the boss after this one, right? We're at 3 of 4. I can't remember if there's a 4 out of 4 you have to do. I can't remember. Okay, anyway, let's go with cast frequency, I think. Or damage modifier. Does that work for Bloodlust? Sure, why not? That's okay, though. We can save the, we could save the rerolls for later. It's not like I have to spend them before we get into the final boss fight. We could still use them in that boss fight, just as long as we level up. Okay, grab some of that. Crit damage, I guess. Multicast on Arcane Beam. I'm down for that. More multicast, more agile. Fateful Strikes. You know, I'm gonna lock this HP, actually. Take that. I have actually been using my analog stick to aim at the bosses thus far, especially with something like Arcane Beam. That's just useful. That 30% movement speed was pretty tempting, not gonna lie. Applying more Doom, though. Pretty hard to resist, especially when you start paying attention to the boss's HP bar and seeing how that's adding up. Crit damage. I'll take an area, sure, why not? Maybe a little late for it, but... Okay. Now I would like that extra dodge, please. We still have all of our revives. Okay, so let's start banishing some of these random things I don't care about. Let's get a reroll. Gonna banish you. I will take HP, actually. Cast frequency on Bloodlust is probably a good idea. Take that next time. Oof, that was close, okay. A little careful here. I still think we have to get him down to like half HP or something like that. Can't remember what we have to actually get him to in order to trigger the next phase. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, that's too many tentacles. Okay, I need something. I don't know if 20% movement speed is going to be it, but I need something. Maybe I should focus on killing these tentacles. They're kind of the biggest threat. Because I can dodge everything that the boss throws at me. The biggest problem is whenever he casts that suck ability, if there's any enemies nearby that can take advantage of my reduced movement speed, they just get a free hit. Like right now. Like right now. Oh, jeez. Okay. Scary. Very scary. Hmm, 15% or 40% on these. Should I just start rolling for the dash and hope that I get it? I'm gonna do it. Unless I get like HP plus 50 or some stupid amount. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's lock that. Okay, fine, I'll take it. I don't like this. I don't like this. No. Alright, tentacles are here. I should probably start focusing them where possible. Ow. So I guess this would be the opportunity where I should focus the tentacles and try to kill them, huh? Okay. Damage modifier. Can I really afford to get rid of that? Probably not. Let's lock that and reroll once. Man. Doesn't feel great that I can't kill that tentacle while trying to focus it. Doesn't feel great. Okay, that's a reroll if I've ever seen one. Can I not pick the dash anymore? Is that just not a thing? Okay, that tentacle's dead. Probably gonna get another spawn in here soon. Yeah, literally right next to the boss, which is actually probably good. So that means I can probably double up damage on the boss and the tentacle, if I'm lucky. It's also a lot easier to dodge some of its attacks when it's out in the open like this. Yeah, we already took it out. Lovely. Okay, I think we got this. I think we got this. Although, he did kill me last time with just a little bit of HP, so maybe I shouldn't... Haha! Just kidding. Gotcha, sucker. Way to go, jerkface. You're dead. Good job, us. Nice. Got the purge. Let's go. 19 minutes? Not too bad. Decent amount of experience. Got up to level 36. Okay. Cool. Most damage, Death Vortex. Okay, don't slack on Death Vortex, apparently. Arcane Beam did alright, mostly because I was targeting it myself. And Meteor was a bust. It did not do very much. I didn't have it for very long, though. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Even though we only had Electrified for a little bit of time, it still did alright. Flamethrower is actually kind of surprising. Not bad. Okay, cool. Alright, so what did we unlock here? Skill Affinity, Fire. Okay, that's for getting to level 30 with the Pyromancer, I believe. Rolling Boulder. Cool. Doesn't do fire. Does stun. And... Achievement Reward Tooltip Feature Crusade Mode Title. Ah, perfect. I think that's unlocking the next level of difficulty. Okay, so we got Skill Affinity for Fire unlocked. Very cool. Oh. Guaranteed to be offered only skills that contain a certain type the first time you are offered active skills. If possible, if you have multiple affinities, they will happen one at a time. Okay. So yeah, if you want to go fire. Cool. And then we'll have to figure out what all the other ones are. Which... Houndmaster's Blast, Arcane Weaver is Arcane, Sentinel, Barbarian, Spellblade. Okay, so we just have to unlock the characters in order to figure out which ones they are. Who do you figure is going to be for lightning abilities? Don't know. I figure it would be somebody that starts with lightning abilities. Yeah, I guess I'd have to unlock the Elementalist before. Yeah, it's probably the Elementalist. Alright, which we need one more thing in order to do that. Fun. Okay, so what do we want to spend on here? Get more banishes? Sure. Why not? We just need a bunch of reds. Area modifier. HP from crystals. Sure. 5 of those. Okay. 1 blue. Oranges are the ones I want to save. Okay, so we're almost done with actually unlocking this first little level of skill tree. I know there's a lot more to see, but not terrible. We do have enough for this. Might as well. Cool. The Rifleman's Vengeance. So I've unlocked some of the starting characters' weapons. As far as what character we're going to play as next time, I don't know. Guess we'll see. But anyway, that's going to do it for that episode of Soulstone Survivors. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, so on and so forth. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Look at the dog changes. That's cool.